Hey, Jack Squad, how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you're making it happen for yourself. Gotta make it happen for yourself, right? I keep saying I'm gonna get some t-shirts, say that I am when I get time. Gotta make it happen for yourself, right? Again, welcome to Jacquie with the Q. Y'all, today I'm gonna talk about something serious because it's been weighing heavy on me, and that is, in the midst of all of this, Kevin Samuels, seeming like he hate black women and you got to be a certain size for a man to want you, for you to be desirable, and a certain size, certain age, no kids, all that dumb shit, right? I've been watching this series on Amazon Prime called The Underground Railroad. Now there is another Underground Railroad series comes on OWN. Not that one, this is the one on Amazon Prime. And it's a little different, and they have a lot of flashbacks that don't necessarily go in order, but you have to watch it to understand, right? Now, I had started watching it when it first came out, and I stopped because it bored me, right? But something told me to go back because I keep seeing the reviews on it, right? And so I get it now. And let me tell y'all what I think. And no subs again because I ain't ready yet. But like I said, I'm watching this series, and it's based upon a young black woman and the trials and many, many, many tribulations she's going to try to gain her freedom, right? And so when I hear all this negativity about black women this, black women that, and, they need to know their place. So let me tell y'all something. I was on somebody's YouTube. I said I was going to remember. I forgot. Because sometimes, like I said, I be watching in the bed, so I don't have no pencil and paper or write it down or something. I was watching this guy. I don't remember as I'm subscribed to him. But anyway, he was showing a video of Kevin Samuels. He said this is a video that he had taken down. The video was horrible. And I don't care what these Kevin Samuels supporters, followers, subscribers think. He has a screw loose. Anyway, he was driving in his car and he said there's only one thing a woman should say, and that's yes. Or okay. She should never question her man. She should never deny him. She should never question him. So in my mind, I'm thinking, do we want, and I've always thought this, do we want a robot? Do we want a Stepford wife? A blow-up doll? Like, what do you want? I don't understand that mentality that a woman is not valuable except for sexually. She can't say nothing. She can't talk. Like, nigga, you too old. That is some antiquated way of thinking. That is a very antiquated way of thinking, right? And he said it over and over and over because I was trying to get the context. I was trying to get the understanding. Like, this guy is half a century old, and these are your thoughts. Like, I'm curious as to, is his mother still living? If she is, what she think, his aunties, his lady friends, his cousins, sisters, nieces, aunt, that's weird. But anyway, we ain't gonna focus on him. I just felt I needed to talk about it in the wake of all of this Kevin Samuelsness and all of these Kevin Samuelites who believe in his ideology, right? Okay, so now it says, I put down here, by her many tribulations trying to gain her freedom. Now, that's what the synopsis of this movie, this series is about. It's a 10 episode series. And I'm talking about this is because this is how we got to be strong black women, right? Yes, we're strong. Yes, we're not going to apologize for that. Somebody has to be strong. We're not going to apologize for that, right? And what I realized when I'm watching this is that what we're lacking now. Now, the way she gained her freedom was through black men. A black man who eventually fell in love with her, right? Several black men, right? But this one particular one fell in love with her. And so the slave catcher had been chasing her from state to state. He went all the way from Georgia to Indiana, right? First of all, for a woman by herself to make it on foot or however she made it to a state. Can you imagine how long that took to go from state to state to state to state? Then you got this motherfucker following you and chasing you. Well, anyway, when he finally called her and brought her into town, he had her shackled and all that, right? and with some black men. And I wondered why they were looking at him funny. Now, find out that this town that they're in is a free black town. White folks live there too, but the black people that live there on this parcel of land, they are free, right? I just dropped something that I need. Hope I find it when I need to find it. That's going. Oh, here it goes. So, this black folks are free in this particular area, right? And they live in well. They live in quite well, right? Now, I got a lot to say about this because this is what's going on now. See, white folks is used to stopping us and killing us at will. When they get tired of us, they want to kill us, right? And especially black men, but they'll kill women too. So anyway, so she's at this, he took her back to the, he took her somewhere to a house that he knew of and had her chained up to the bed, and he was laying on the other side of the bed. And the black men came up there. Now, when they came up there, I thought they were white men, but they were black men, and they let her go, and they chained him up, and then they was going to kill him. And the black guy that was running the house, he said, no, I can't let you do that. They said, well, promise us that you're going to handle this, right? Now, I said all that to say this. Black men used to protect us by any means necessary, the best they could. Now, when they were slaves, of course, they couldn't, but if they were free men, they would try to protect us, right? And they protected this woman and got her, right? They came in the middle of the night and rescued her and took her to the state of Indiana where they were free black people doing well on a parcel of land, okay? Now, we used to be protected. And the reason that black women are strong is because it's innate, right? And I'm going to tell you what that word means according to the dictionary. I know what it means, but I'm going to tell you all what it means, right? And this is why we are the way we are and why we cannot allow someone such as a Kevin Samuels to separate us, meaning man and woman, right? So, wait a minute, I found a good definition. Hold on, y'all. I found a good definition for innate. Because it has something to do with your genetic makeup. And it's determined by, innate is in belonging to or determined by factors present in an individual from birth. These are behaviors that are in you from birth. This is in your DNA, is genetically in you. The things that you do. Innate means the things that you do is genetically in you, right? And when I'm watching, when I'm watching the black guy that was whipping on them and doing all that, I said, now he's a sucker. His daddy, his granddaddy, his grandkids, his great-great-grandkids, great-great-great-grandkids, it's all suckerish, right? So it's innate. Your behavior is innate. And that is why black women are strong, because we had to be from down through the years. We had to be strong. We had to be strong. So it's innate. It's an innate I don't want to say skill that we have, right? And I don't like when people say, oh, you strong black woman, like they mad about it. Because let me tell you what the strength of a black woman is. First of all, we gave birth to a nation. We give birth. Secondly, if we're your mate or your friend, but especially if we're your mate, and I'm speaking to men, is because when you're weak, we're the ones with the hand reach down to pick you up and pull you up. We do that. And we've done it so much the last 30 years that now men do not know how to stand up on their own 2 feet. So when they got a nigga coming along here telling us what a woman should look like, they agreeing with it because they can't get done no way. Okay? That's the reason for this. That's the reason for this. You know what I'm saying? Because women have allowed men to not be men. Okay? They have allowed men not to be men. And we've had to be strong. Like I told y'all before, a man ain't never had a baby. So whatever situation's going on in the household, he can walk on out that door and never come back. We had to be strong. We have to be strong. And as I'm watching this movie, this woman endured so much. And she was little. She endured so much. And I said, this is where I get my strength from. It's innate. It's in us. It's in us. Now, I'm not going to talk negatively about the black woman, because this is a positive commentary today. This is positive for black women. We got enough negativity already. This is positive. This ain't got nothing to do with the negative black women. This is positive, right? We've had to be strong. We've had to endure. We've had to accomplish, take care of, be the guardian. You know, in my house, right? When I didn't have a man and my kids was little, if something happened, I got to go see about it. Who else was going to see about it? I got to see about it, right? And that's been our position. You know, that's been our position. That's been our position. That's who we are. We're strong black women. You know, and we should be proud of that. I am anyway. And like I said, watching this movie shows the psychology of the Negro. And I'm going to call it Negro because that's what they was in the movie. And why we are the way we are today. And there are a lot of things, y'all, that we have to unlearn as a people. So that's why all that negativity, all that, you know, all that stuff that Kevin Samuels is saying, it's going against the grain of where we're trying to be and what we should be doing. It's going totally against the grain. A man of that age should be helping. He should be imparting wisdom, not negativity. And I know his followers, subscribers, friends, and all think that that's wisdom. He's imparting negativity. He's imparting separation. He's that guy. We're going to take it all the way back to slave time. He that guy. He ain't the overseer. He ain't going to whoop you and do all that. He going to tell. He that guy. He that guy. He that guy. That's what he is. Okay? He's going to tell. Yeah, I don't get the Kevin Samuels world with all this hatred towards black women. And you know, a lot of them say he's telling the truth and he's trying to make the world a better place for black folks. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. No, he has an agenda. I don't know what his agenda is. I just think he's psychotic. That's just what I think. Because anybody at that age that would spew that much hatred every day, hatred. Back to the black women though. This is part of the syndrome, and he's a separator. I said that before. I'm gonna call him a separator. That's what he is, a separator. And so my thought is, yes, we're strong, and we have to be strong. We have to keep being strong, right? But where is our help? Who do we lean on, right? Who do we lean on? Who do we lean on, right? We have to lean on each other. Like me and my friends, we all, you know, we have to lean on each other, right? Now I have sons, you know, thank God. But, you know, that's a big reason why I'm single, because I realize that men have a complex if they think. So to get along with a man, a lot of men, you got to act like you're dumb. You got to be dumb. I don't know how to do that. You have to not be smarter than them. When, in essence, if we're smarter than you, or if we're making more money than you, or if we're stronger than you, we're an asset to you. They looking at us like a liability. We're an asset. That's the part I don't get, and that's the part that Kevin Samuels should be teaching. We're an asset. Because you know, everybody has highs and lows. You may get low one time. Your girl had to be the one to pick you up, wipe you off, hold you, hug you, speak strength to you. We're an asset. If we're strong black women and you go weak, we have to speak strength into you. That's all I'm saying. We have to speak strength into you. You know, and all of that is starting to get on my nerves. That's why I'm talking about it, right? You know, we're not as physically strong as men, but we give life, something a man cannot do. So it takes both of us. It takes both of us. There's things that a man can't do that we do, and there's things that we do that a man can't do. It ain't no one sex. That's not how it works. But if you keep talking about women like that, who's going to want you? Who's going to want to be with you? Who's going to want to be with you? A strong black woman needs a strong black man. Understand that. Understand that. Understand that. Right? And for someone to say that we don't bring anything to the table is ludicrous and absurd. And a lot of times when I go to the comments, I'm just going for entertainment. When I look at a video, I don't really even look at the video unless another YouTuber has said it and I'll see the little snippet or whatever. Because I basically look at the comments because I want to know what the consensus is of the people who are watching this, right? Like, what are these people thinking? I want to know. I'm just curious to know that. I'm just curious. You know, it's intriguing to me. It's intriguing to me, right? And it's like I said, it's for entertainment purposes, you know. And I do see a lot of guys saying protect him at all costs. Like, I'm going to tell you what you niggas need to stop doing. Because it ain't a good look, right? And you'll never get a woman. Keep listening to Kevin if you want to, right? Quit. I'm going to repeat. This is a PSA. Quit hanging on to them niggas, that niggas nuts, swinging from ball to ball. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. This is what Jackie said. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? All that negativity, I know damn well your mama ain't taught you that. I know that, right? I don't know your mama done went through great lengths to raise you and feed you and do the things that she did. If she didn't, I'm sorry. But for the most part, she did. Most mothers do, right? We make something out of nothing, literally, right? So I'm tired of hearing all this, you know, trying to degrade and humiliate the black woman because she's strong, because she has a voice, because she know how to get things done. That's what a strong black woman do. She know how to get things done, right? That's it in a nutshell. She knows how to get things done, period. Don't get in her way. If you're not going to assist her, don't get in her way, period, right? I'm tired of hearing all this stuff. We need to be protected. Just because we talk loud, talk with a bite, talk with a bark, don't mean that we don't need to be protected or helped. That's not what that means. That means we try to keep you away, we try to keep you at bay till some goddamn help come. Okay? That's what that means. You know, you know, because that narrative is getting on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you can believe in whatever you want to believe, have your own thoughts, like I said before, but to spill out hate, that's a lot. That's heavy to hold on to, right? That's heavy to hold on to. And I want y'all to stop that. I want y'all to stop that. You know what I'm saying? He's an image consultant. He didn't go to school. Did he get a degree in how to hate a black woman? You know, I don't understand his whole thought process. And the more I listen, you know, the more I listen, I realize something wrong with him. And I'm going to keep saying that. It's something clinically wrong with him. Ain't no way in hell somebody is that age, past 50, and that's your ideology, that's your train of thought. You know, if that is your thought, you got to say it every day. I'm gonna keep saying that. That everyday thing, something is wrong with that. Are you ever happy? Are you ever? I never see her smiling. Are you ever happy? Or does it make you feel good to degrade the young ladies that call in? Like, are you ever happy? You know, are you ever happy? And since you're such an expert, where your woman at? Where your 500-pound woman at? Until you present her, I'm going to need you to shut the fuck up. That's what I'm going to need. That's what I'm going to need, right? And, you know, like I said again about the word innate, it's, you know, it's something that's in us, and then we have been chiseled at, right, until you have the result. Everybody know everybody is not, we're not all, nobody's perfect, right? But we're being chiseled away, you know, until we where we are today. And let me tell y'all something. You must stay grounded and you must stay spiritually connected in order to break these generational curses, right? All this shit that we went through, all this shit that our ancestors went through, all this innate behavior that we have, in order to correct yourself and be the best version of you that you can be, you have to be spiritually connected. I'm going to say that one more time. You have to be spiritually connected. You know, I met a guy the other day, and I asked him, you know, did he believe in God? I'm trying to think, he said something weird, like he believed in the greater power or something he said, right? Automatically, when people start talking like that, I don't even want to talk to you no more, right? And then I said, well, do you pray? He said, well, no. And I met a couple guys like this. He said, no. This was just the other day. He said, no. What did he say? No, I said, do we go to church? He said, well, a lot of my friends got churches, so I go visit them. But when I asked him, did he pray? He said something weird. And I was like, hey, I'm only interested in meeting men who are like myself. because I want to be equally yoked. I've done the unequally yoked thing before. I'm not doing that again. And he got upset and hung up on me. Oh, well. That was going to be the last conversation anyway. Yeah, so anyway, black women are the strongest creatures on earth because they are. Like I told you guys before, I work for a power company, so I talk to people all day long, right? Let me tell y'all something. We're the strongest. The weakest creatures on earth is white women. They are so weak. Like, they can't handle no pressure, right? I talked to a lady, I talked to him several times. I talked to her the other day. She said, I'm trying to tell her how to pay the bill. She said she don't know how her husband did it forever. You don't know how to pay the bill, man? Like, some of that shit is common sense. You know, it tell you on the bill how to pay the bill. Call the number, pay the bill, right? And then, you know, they get on there and start crying, right? Now, they ain't paid their bill in 20 years. And it's $4,000, 5, 6, 7, whatever thousands, right? So what you thought it was just going to stay on forever because you a white woman? And a lot of them talk like that, you know, like, how they going to cut me off? They didn't send me no disconnection. Well, you owe thousands of dollars. They shouldn't have to, right? And they'll start crying. Now, the crying, let me tell you what I didn't know, what I do know now. The crying triggers me, right? As I'm very pro-black, so the crying triggers me. I don't feel no sympathy. You do better off just talking instead of crying, because the crying automatically puts me in, this is what y'all did to my brothers. This is what y'all did to my black men and my ancestors. Y'all cried. Y'all cried and lied. This is what y'all do. Now, that's an innate behavior for white women. See how that works? That's an innate behavior for white women, right? So when they start crying, it burns me up. I feel no sympathy. It just burns me up. And then as soon as you resolve the issue, they get right back regular. Or they get angry and hang up. You know, they don't want you to resolve it, right? So it's like, we all have innate behaviors, but as black folks, we cannot allow anyone to separate us. We need to come closer together. That's all I'm saying, y'all. That's all I'm saying. We need to get closer together. And that narrative that black women are not worth anything unless they're 5'5" and 100 pounds is preposterous and absurd, because people like what they like. And we're not all the same. We weren't built the same. We're not made the same. So if you want everybody to be 5'5", 100 pounds, that's robotic. Again, that's the Stepford wife deal. Like, I'm telling you, something's wrong with dude. I'm telling y'all. It's going to come out. It's going to come out. You know, you can't stay who you did. The shit don't hide forever. I don't care what your financial status. Every woman in the household carries the weight of the world, and she's able to make her man or her husband, if she has one, feel safe with that. And most of the time, men don't appreciate us until we're gone. Now, just a short little snippet about that, right? Today, you know, I don't know what's going on in the universe. I just don't know. But this weekend, I was bombarded with texts and calls from two of my exes, the last two recent ones, right? And they were proclaiming their love, and one said he was going to marry me, and one said, you know, really nice things, and we was always had a good, you know, just nice things, like, and I'm thinking to myself, y'all niggas didn't want me and didn't treat me right when you had me, right? And this is the problem that we have amongst black folks. Appreciate who you have when you have them. Appreciate us. That's all we want to do, is be appreciated. It don't cost you much. Don't cost you nothing. We just want to be appreciated. So now it's like, it's sort of falling on deaf ears, you know. And my ex said to me, you know, he sent me some money, you know, through my girlfriend. And he said, you know, in other words, like, I can have whatever I want and you're going to be my wife. And I said, at one time, that would have did something to me. Right now, it don't mean nothing to me. You know, it's too late, right? You know, I appreciate him. I don't want nothing to happen to him, but it's too late. And the fact, it was two of my exes, the guy, him, that I was with for over 10 years, and the guy I dated around with a little bit for a couple years before I came here. And I was just all of a sudden out the blue, like, both of y'all, like, I don't know if the moon and the stars, I don't know, but I want them to line up so my real Boaz can come find me. That's what I want to happen. I want them to line up So my real Boaz to come find this strong black woman that know how to treat her man, okay? Let me see what else I got to say about this, because I got to go and watch TV. Okay. Yeah. So everybody has faults. Nobody is perfect. And what we have to do is pick a partner that will blend with our faults. Like, you know, there's some stuff we can take and some stuff we can't, right? Find the one whose faults you can accept. You know what I'm saying? And blend with. Because, you know, we all got kooky, quacky ways. Find the person that fits your quacky, right? That's what you have to do. Find that person, right? And we have to get back to black men recognizing the strength of a black woman and recognizing that her strength complements him and assists him when he needs it. When he needs it, right? Because if you, let's say we partners, right? If we're partners and you go bad, if I ain't shit, we through. Right? It makes no sense. That's what I'm saying. All this stuff about this negativity about black women makes no sense to me. So what? We strong. So what? We strong for you. We strong for you. Listen, I've been in a lot of relationships like that. My last one, he couldn't accept the strength though. And now he loves me so. Yeah. So all I got to say about this today, y'all, is that I'm disturbed by this trend that's going on now to degrade and disrespect and unprotect the black woman. I'm disturbed by this. That's why I'm talking about it. And I'll probably talk about it again. You know, I'm sure that I will. But I'm disturbed by it, right? And, you know, a lot of times when a man has a strong black woman, they don't recognize what they got till it's over with. You know, and you know, as women, we'll put up with something time and time again. Over and over and over again. But once we're done, we're done. And that's, for the most part, that's what it is. So anyway, y'all, I just want y'all to dig deep, men and women. If you're strong, don't be ashamed of being strong. Don't apologize for being strong, right? Be who you are. If you're not strong, get strong. Get around some sisters that are strong so they can teach you how to be strong, okay? For the black men out there, appreciate and respect and protect a strong black woman. Yeah, respect and appreciate the weak one. But for sure, respect and appreciate that strong black woman, okay? All right, y'all, that's all I got. Ain't got no more. We ready to go watch TV. Get ready for the work day. Like I said, make it happen for yourself. Drop down in the description box. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell. Hit the button. Do all the stuff, right? Continue to stay safe. Again, Jackie with a Q is about, the Q is for queen, the Q is for question, and the Q is for quality of life. And today I was talking about the quality of life for black folks, okay? All right, y'all. Stay down.